arriving to the traditional military red carpet welcome for 4 days of intensive discussions. The minister said these encounters are important in deepening bilateral relations with countries washed by the Caribbean Sea and a number of European nations. He describes the summits as another event of a global nature to propose fresh ideas and iron out protracted ones.
We are trashing out a number of declarations which would be hopefully adopted by the end of it. There are a number of contentious issues that will emerge.
Exactly what the technical interventions have been dealing with over the past 2 days. Arriving almost simultaneously with the minister were Antigua and Barbuda's Prime Minister Baldwin Spencer and Barbados's Foreign Minister Maxine McLean. He said at the heart of it all is the global economy, and any solution to inequity must accept that the debt issue is less private and more sovereign, and has become an economy-wide national interpretation issue linked to the paradigms of growth.
We have always seen that the structural aspects of Caribbean economies are now up for a real reassessment as to how we negotiate a sense of sustainability in a structurally deficient environment.
The minister told the panel that managing shocks is critical, since they are not transient headaches, but issues that require deep thinking and formidable humanitarian considerations.
And therefore, the issues of building buffers must not be seen as a transient phenomenon, must not be seen as one in which only for the time being you will deal with the matter. And that is why many of the windows that have been developed, either in the International Monetary Fund or indeed the World Bank, have made the assumption that these institutions can overcome temporary shocks.
Buffers, he said, require a completely different approach.
Very little attention has been placed on building buffers within these economies. We can learn from countries like Norway and others who many years ago in the Scandinavian countries have begun to build these buffers, especially if you are in a resource-rich country.
The minister's thesis that buffers to external shocks must consider domestic policy issues is receiving international endorsement.
And that's why this conference here, where Winston Dookeran and I agreed so much, is so important, because it takes away the artificial lines between national and international. By building good societies at home, we give great contributions to the international society.
Following the meeting, the minister presented the UN Deputy Chief with an autographed copy of his latest book, Power, Politics and Performance. From Santiago, Chile, this is Gideon Hanoomansingh reporting.